Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Growing Orchids in Jamaica. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe so you see just how I grow orchids in Jamaica. Guess what, guys? We have made it to our first milestone of 1,000 subscribers. I could not do it without you. No, sir. We couldn't do it without you at all. And therefore, I just want to use this opportunity to thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Today, I will be showing you just how we plant the Vanda orchids on the cylindrical tower. I will show you just how we do it from the beginning to the end, and we'll also show you some of the mature plants. And so if you want to see just how I plant the Vandas using the cylindrical tower, just stay tuned. Now, this idea of using the cylinder to make Vanda towers is becoming something of interest for us here in Jamaica, because what we realize is that using the galvanized mesh to make these towers are so much more long lasting, and because of that you tend to get a bushier, lush sort of setting. And today I'm just going to show you how we do these towers. So this one is actually done already, and what we did, and you could see that in my previous video where we make actually using galvanized mesh to make these towers. So this tower is actually about 12 inches in diameter, and what we do, we actually post it in the ground. So you dig a small hole and then you place it in the ground and start tying your plants onto the tower. If you notice right here, we tie this one to it using the twist tie, or just about anything that you want to use to affix the plant to this tower. And while we do that, we then fill this tower with gravel, charcoal, coconut husk, just about anything to fill it up. And then we put the plants on them. Now, this one is recently done, so therefore we have to give it some time for it to be established. Once it is established, then you will see the true beauty of it. Once this tower is done, we place a minimum of 4 plants on it. This one has 6 plants, starting from the bottom, going all the way up to the top. We even include one in the center of the tower, if you notice right here. So that's one of the cylindrical tower. I'm going to show you another one that was recently done. However, this one is not yet completed, because if you notice right here, this section, because it is bare, it could take another plant. This one has on 5 plants on it, and it could take at least 2 other because of the size of the tower. I think it is best to affix the plant to the outside of the tower, and what will happen, the roots will now find its way into the plant medium, and you know, the roots actually enjoy growing on the tower like that. So this is what one of our newly done up Vanda tower looks like. All right, so you can set these in your beds or in your garden. You could use that as a centerpiece. You could use it to accentuate your garden, and around it then you will have other plants such as your bromeliads, your ferns, whatever other plants that you want around it, or even other orchids. And then this tower could be the conversational piece in the garden. So it depends on how you want it. Then you may do it accordingly, what suits you best. So this is just giving you an idea of what the tower looks like using the galvanized mesh to make it. So now I'm going to show you exactly how we affix the plant to the tower. So there you get your twist tie, and you thread the twist tie into the mesh basket. Then you take the plant and place the plant just where you want it, and you twist. So there, I did tell you we needed another one for this tower, and there goes, and that is how simple it is. Once you place it on it though, don't forget you have to water it at least once per day so that the roots become established. Because right now it is not, it's even though it's anchored on the basket, but the roots are not established. This plant, however, has some really nice, healthy looking roots, but we want it now to find its place where it belongs and become established. So this is how we do the tower. There goes. So in another 3 months or so, this tower is going to be really gorgeous. And then I will give you an update. This other bed was done today as well. If you notice here, we use a clay pot to enhance the area, and we place the Vandas or the Mokaras on the wire mesh basket or the cylindrical mesh, as you realize. And we are using the Spanish moss to enhance the area. So this is another bed that was done today using the mesh basket or the cylinders, as we call it, for the Vandas. And in a few months, I'm sure this is going to be really gorgeous. Good. So we added 3 cylinders to this bed and affixed the plants to it, similar to what we showed you there. These cylinders are not yet filled up, but over time we will fill it with medium. So in the meantime, these plants will depend on the watering and the fertilization from us, because it will not have sufficient medium in the towers to keep it going. However, we will have to water them quite frequently until they are established. Okay, this here is actually showing you some of the mature ones, the cones that have been done for some time now, where I have plants on it which are actually mature and are blooming size. You can see right here just how it will look eventually. So this one has on about 5 plants, and they're actually in spike right now, and this one is actually blooming. This is actually another one here with another large plant on it, which is in spike, and there it is. This is from the rear, right, and see the plants there to the front of it. If you look carefully under there, you will see this other one, and the roots are just all over the place. And then the plants are really doing pretty well on it. So this is a new one that was recently set up. This one is actually set up in a pot right there. The plants, of course, are affixed to it. And this one is actually done in a square-like form. And if you notice the plants around here that are actually on it, and they are now trying to get established. So this one was just done a few months ago. Right here, there, from a different angle, what it actually looks like. And the plants are really establishing nicely on these. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and share with your friends. And so you never miss another video, please subscribe to my channel. And as we say in Jamaica, just follow back on me. This is the Orchid Duck, and I am growing orchids in Manchester, Jamaica.